Hey, hey, welcome, welcome. How is everybody? We're all crazy, right? Okay, so tonight we're going to talk energy. It's probably not what you're thinking. So just hang with me. We're going to talk about some YouTube street stuff. We're going to talk about other stuff. I don't know. But bear with me here for just a second and I'll be right back. Oh, hey, remember to like, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell notification so you know when. See you in a minute.
Because your mind is on vacation and your mouth is working overtime.
If you're someone who's been feeling alone, this world can be a little scary. So come talk to Grandma Sherry.
Hi. Hi, hi. Welcome in. Blunt B, thank you. First thing, barely started. Aw, bless you, my son. Bless you. Thank you. Arigato. I had to change the music because I kept getting a copyright claim for something that's supposed to be free from YouTube. Let's not talk about that. But hey, hi, it's Zen 1111 Tarot. Hi, baby. Ghost. I hope to catch this live. The matching energy thing because I myself am picky what I lend my energy to. Good for you, baby. Mostly because I have so little of it left to myself at the end of the day. Yes, isn't that true? Hi, Queen Bella. Thank you for coming in, babe. Talk a bit. You're coming to take us out for Mexican food. Mexican food. Listening and chat when you can. Candy kisses forever. Oh, oh, yeah. Thank you, baby. Hi, Shauna B. My mods are awesome. Thank you, guys. Mystery, hi. Hi, hi. Okay, crime news with Teresa. Mystery, hi. Welcome, babe. Kate the Great, Kate the Amazing. Aw, fragile like a bomb. Hi, sweetheart. Big praying for you and your family, baby. Sophie, hi. Hey, hey. Oh, I love seeing you guys. Love seeing you guys. I was gonna try to go live on Wednesday, but right? Go Bulldogs. Around here, it's Red Riders, Red Raiders. I don't know. Texas Tech. Hey, Shambles. Aw. Hey, sweetheart, put your feet up because I am going to do everything I can to make this continue to keep this as a warm, safe place. See my new squirrel up in the right there? That's come at me, bro. Yeah, that's squirrel. Hey, LG. Hi, baby. TJ, honey, I'm so glad you're feeling better, baby. I've seen some of your stuff around. And, my prayers. Elizabeth, hi. Oh, I love my peeps. I love my people. Love my people. Hey, Kelsey. Hi, babe. Hi. Hi, hi. Am I close? No. Let me. Yes, grandma hug. Oh, am I there? Am I there? Hey, Bird and Proof. Hi, baby. Hi. OG London girl. Nobody wants to match my energy today. It's a fluctuation. Oh, I know. Oh, baby. I'm so sorry about your brother. Everybody, keep fragile like a bomb in your prayers. Thoughts, warm, whatever. Hey, Moinson, nice open. Moin, moin, baby. Excuse me. Echo. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Yes, yes. Oh. SoFlo. SoFlo mama. Oh. Hi, Ragovit. Colin. Hello. Good to see you. Chickadee boo. Oh, you guys can read chat. I'm not gonna. Yes, live all chat reminder. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Oh, Peggy. Hi, Peggy. Peggy. I like the pink yelling dinosaur. Whatever that is. Oh, wildflowers. Hi, baby. Sound a bit ropey. Maybe just me. No, it's probably me. Are we bad? Are we bad? Miss Leah. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, hi. Just Samantha. Oh, hi, baby. Thanks for coming in. Oh, my goodness. It's J for life. J for life. 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 Mm. Ducky. Ducky. Go whack. I sobbed to a homeless guy today, handed him a buttload of money and cried about my brother. He's probably like, lady, great. No, he was, stay alive, bro. Sweetheart, my heart breaks. I've been doing, what's in here, blocked or blocking? Nope, I don't see blocking. My mods don't block people. Are we blocking? Scrolling it through, scrolling it through. No, I have one person blocked in my chat, and that is a guy that was actually a dox. And so blocked him, but he's the only one. Well, him and Jim Terry, but we're not going to go there. Oh, get whack. Julie. Hi, Julie. Hi, M Faithful. Hi, baby. Welcome in. Welcome. Um, oops, wrong. Truly enjoy reading your thoughts on handwriting. Yeah, handwriting analysis is pretty cool. Hey, Mama Bear. Hi, baby. Welcome in. Welcome in. Grandma's the only things, please misspell the cursey words. Please be nice to people in the chat because there is a warm, safe place. And um, that's what use your inside voice means when you're talking to other chatters. It means be nice, be kind. No bashing or doxing ever. And I will use my grandma voice. Yes, yes. Yes, amazing. And don't let anyone take your shine. That's right. So I wanted to start off with a little tinfoil hat. Hey, Hope Echo. Did I say hi, babe? Little bit of tinfoil hat. Okay, because I follow all kinds, grandma's very eclectic. And so I've been watching End Times Prophecies. Some of it is from the Christian Bible, some of it is from the Quran, some of it is from the world, all over the place. And one thing that they all have in common, oops, sorry, hang on, give me a second. I am cutting out a little bit. Anyone else? Let me see. Is that better? Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello? Talk to me. Can you hear me? It looks like I'm talking. You're cutting in and out of it. How about now? No. Yep. You're, okay. I just switched over to my hey Diamond Cutter. Hi baby. Welcome in. I sound far away. I hear you. God, that's weird. Weird. I'm sorry. I'm having technical difficulties. What the world? Hang on. Okay. Hey rapper. Hi baby. Be good. Okay. I'm finally getting some of my stuff put together. But anyway, so what I was saying is that I follow end time prophecies. Sound far away, but steady. Is this better? Is that better? I'm trying to find out which one of these input things. Okay, boomer. Maybe this one. Does that work? I'm sorry about that. Much better? This is better. Okay. Yeah, I was selected the wrong thing. Okay, boomer. Hey, Southern gal. I'm doing okay. Yeah, Patrish. Patrish is here. Hi. Hi, baby. Welcome in. Grab a toadstool and a log. Make yourself comfy. Remy. Hey, Remy. Hi, babe. Okay. So what I was saying is that I've been following end time prophecies. And I don't know if 8-ball's working, but it should be if you guys want to play with that. Let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to play with the Magic 8-ball. It goes like this. Anyway, so end time prophecies, right? Whether it's from the Bible or from the Quran or from the woo woo community. Yes, grandma's on funnies. Um, and they've all been saying that the energy is changing, that humanity as a whole would go through evolutions and revolutions. Anyway, so everything has been saying that these are like the end times, right? This is an evolution of our societies. And we can kind of see it around because I guess we're technically in World War III, whether we like to admit it or not. And so what I've been, hey, Fragile Like a Bomb, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Give it to me like.
Is that cute or what? Oh my goodness. I do love it. Ducky made that for me. I tell you guys that all the time. I do that all the time. You're cooking birthday dinner for your husband, so I'm listening. I hope. Oh, today is my son's birthday. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday, dear Scientologist. Happy birthday to you. Anyway, end time stuff, right? And with the energies changing, and people have been saying for a long time, why does it seem like there's more violence? Why does it seem like, we're hearing all kinds of nasty things happening, and it just seems to be getting worse? And y'all, it is. It is. God, I'm so bad at getting these. Okay. My Hushmanzadeh birthday is tomorrow too. Oh, good. Happy birthday. Tomorrow's Elvis's birthday. Oh, welcome, Patrice. Welcome. Hey, everybody in here. Let's grab a hug. Grab a hug. Grab a hug. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. So, the hate and the frustration and everything is really palpable. And I actually took some notes today, and it said that from 2017 through 2024 is actually the end of this next evolution of energy. Okay. And that's why we're seeing all kinds of nastiness come to the fore. We're seeing, the really graphic, horrible murders. And I was blaming social media. We just know about it because, it's easier to get information out there. But no, I'm not an extreme prepper, but we do try to keep a bug out back. People, things, food, and radiation, you never know. Exactly. I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, so the energy is changing, and supposedly this year is going to be worse than last year. Oh my God, help me, Jesus. But there's a balancing that's going on. A balancing that's going on. Remember I told you that like 1% of the world, the richest 1%, right? They control everything. And then there's like 4% under them that are doing their biddings. And then the rest of us are just screwed, right? Right? Well, I think that's evening out. And for things like, yeah. I'm sending this letter about theory of relativity. It's something humans don't recognize as a variable, and that can determine many things. Oh, exactly. Oh yeah. I'm saying, hey Bushi. Hi babe, welcome in. Um, so the energy is changing and it's leveling out. Okay, I think this is a year where we've been seeing it over the last few years. Corporations doing crap behind the scenes and that sort of thing. Hey, James Journey, how are you? Welcome in. Um, and people started questioning. With me, like I say all the time, that I want politicians to wear NASCAR jumpsuits with their sponsors on them, so we know what the heck is going on. But so I think with how many people, and it really doesn't matter because I know some what they call professionals, right? Like doctors, lawyers, that sort of thing, that make really good money. They're in survival mode just like everybody else. Like we all are. And whether it's hi Earth, hi baby. I'm gonna have to stop looking at chat. I'm sorry. But whatever it is, there's only a few people on the planet that are actually like, say la vie. They just do whatever they want to go, that sort of thing. And the rest of us are struggling somehow or another. And I think this is the end of our energy, and we're going to actually even that out. Even it out. So those things that were done in the dark are being brought to light. Take care, TJ. Just, lay down for a while, baby. So my thing is, I've been watching some channels that were DC or whatever, because the whole thing this week, and everybody mentions Ramajeri and Queen Bee and Joneson and Nunya, and I'm stuck in the middle there. But there's also been some other things. Am I still cutting out on my sound? Is it just Jasmine? Just Jasmine, or is it me? Sounds fine here. Okay, thanks, Ducky. Thanks, Ducky. I'm starting to again. Grab. Sounds good. Well, correct. Okay. I'm gonna plot on, and hopefully it will continue to work. But hang on here with me for just a sec, okay? Hold on. I'm back. I'm back. I should probably try to put music to that. Is there music? I don't know. I don't know, guys. But anyway, what I've been hearing is about the doxing and the going personal life, digging into stuff. Hey, True Texan. Hi. Um, and all of that sort of thing. And I've heard several times, I've seen it written in chats that, if they dox me, they dox them, we're going to match energies, right? We're going to match energies. You come at me aggressive, I'm going to come at you aggressive, that kind of thing. And what I wanted to point out is that you don't have to match energies like that, because sound is a bit muffled. I'm sorry. Let's try this. Because does anybody remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s phrase, his quote? Well, and it's actually from the Bible, that only light can drive out darkness. Does that sound familiar? Only light can drive out darkness. And say it again. Only light can drive out darkness. Hey, quirky Carlotta, welcome. Welcome, welcome, sweetheart. Welcome. Grandma. Um, so I went wonky again. Dang. I'm hating this. We got new, better internet. I don't know. But and I'm sorry. I've spent a lot of this week crying. Okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Um, with everything that's going on. And it's just in the world in general. It's just in the world in general, because I watch Al Jazeera English, and I also watch the other news things for what's happening in the Middle East and how it's going to affect us. And they have this term when it comes to war. If it's a casualty of war, that means that somebody was injured or got sick and they, actively serve anymore. But when it comes to the innocent people that are standing around, those are called collateral damage. Collateral damage. And if you think about it, I'm going to show you this. Oop. This says collateral. Stop. Collateral is money or property which is used as a guarantee that someone will repay a loan. Okay, that's what we normally think of it. As an adjective, it's side by side or a parallel. Parallel in time, rank, importance, etc., corresponding. Accompanying or existing in a subordinate, corroborative, or indirect relationship. Designation of a security pledge for fulfillment of an obligation. Are people these things? No, they're not. Somebody who's standing in their kitchen trying to cook up some dinner for their family has a bomb go off. Half of their family is killed. Maybe their life is changed in a moment. That's collateral damage, according to the governments and the people waging war. So basically, what they're saying is, God, that really sucks. Sorry, but y'all really aren't nothing but property. And, it's to be expected. But there's collateral damage. People aren't collateral. And I'm not trying to say, hey, this side's right and that side's wrong, because when it comes to all these things, hi, truth seeker. Squirrel. Sorry. Nobody's hands are clean. Nobody's hands are clean. We might just be seeing what's going on because it's in the news or we're hearing about it. But it doesn't mean that stuff hasn't been happening, in ward rooms and in war rooms and everything else for years. You don't think that there are Illuminati or the New World Order people or whatever, corporations that get together. I mean, for crying out loud, look at the light bulbs. And that was first invented. Well, Thomas Edison was the first one to patent it. But then they all got together and they say, hey, you know what? The filaments that we have right now will last forever. So we got to do a planned obsolescence for it so that people have to buy more light bulbs. Because figure if they had left it the way it was, where the filament never burned out, then basically we could all inherit light bulbs from our great great grandparents and they'd still be working. And where would the light bulb companies be, right? Oh, Ellie, yes. Please don't name other creators in the Burrows chat. Yes, thank you. But here's the thing. So it's not just, the light bulb people. It's governments have been having these plans, like you're supposed to have a 5-year plan when you do a job interview. They say, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And, that kind of thing. We're supposed to plan ahead, and especially big corporations and governments and places like that are supposed to take care of people. They have these plans. They plan to close that store in 2025, and they're going to, phase out that product and reintroduce this. It's not something that they just came up with last week. They've been planning these things for a long time. So the thing is, when we hear about it, it's new to us, right? The people that have been doing this stuff, doing the plans, who make all the rules. And True Texan likes to say the golden rule: those who have the gold make the rules. It's pretty much true. But none of these things are surprising to them. Okay. And so they look at this. Oh, good. I'm glad my channel is clear. Ooh, thank you, Internet FBI. Bye, Patrice. Have a good night. Yeah, like cars that run off water, cures, exactly. Sorry. Give me a second. Hey, Craywin. Hey, baby. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I want to equate all of these real world things to the YouTube things. Okay? And I've been talking about it for weeks, maybe months, that I feel like subscribers are collateral damage. And some of them are casualties of the internet, of the YouTube channel wars. And you know me, that I don't assume intentions. I don't kind of figure that I can attribute this is what they're doing, and I know it because of their pattern of behavior or what they said or any of those type of things. You don't know what a person's intentions are. And I'm going to hold to that until I draw my last breath, because oftentimes people themselves don't know why they're doing something. They don't know why they're doing something. And I'm not going to talk about me and details and Jones and Anunya and Queen Bee and all that stuff. I'm just going to talk on a real high level on my thoughts. And one of my thoughts is that, YouTube calls us a content creator, right? We're a content creator. So that means we create content. It doesn't mean that our content is creators. Are we following? Am I find that keeping expectations low or non-existent. Yeah. Well, here's the thing that's going on in my mind and my heart is that all the stuff about doxing or sending stuff to subscribers, the whole cease and desist thing that's going on, all of that thing, that doesn't need to be on YouTube. Okay. If someone is threatening you or your family and it's making you feel unsafe, and you obtain their information in order to present it to law enforcement, doesn't need to be on YouTube. What's happening with Ziggy's money or Six Up Media's money or Queen Bee's money or my money or whatever does not belong on YouTube. It's not content. You ever wonder why Stephanie Harlow and Kendall Ray and Bailey Sarian, why they have like millions of subscribers, or Mr. Beast or PewDiePie? They have content. They're not going at each other. I've never seen Kendall Ray talk smack on Stephanie Harlow, not on any of her videos. So my point is, number one, doxing is not okay. It's not okay on YouTube because part of the definition of doxing is the public dissemination of that information with malicious intent. Now, I don't care if you're putting stuff out there because you think you're protecting a community or something. If you're doing it on a public platform, stop. We don't need to know these things. We don't need to see arrest records. We don't need all of that stuff. Unless there's something that person is currently doing, we need to provide grace. And if they haven't shown them to be of bad character now, to learn to forgive all that stuff in the past. If it's not there now, then let it be. Let it go. But here's the thing, when I'm saying that a lot of people are hurt and a lot of subscribers don't feel like they're in a place where they can feel safe, I've seen in other chats, and I'm not just talking about the Hive, and I'm not just talking about watching or about Jones or anything along that line, because I've seen it in other chats too. Grandma gets around the streets. I got my little rascal scooter, and I'm going from alley to alleyway. But people who voice their opinion about the topic at hand, I see so very often that other subscribers in the chat will say, go back to whatever channel is the enemy at this time and date. Go back over there. You're not welcome here. I've literally seen that. It says you're not welcome here. Shame on you. You should be welcome everywhere. You hear creators say all the time, I don't care where you go. And like I've said before, most creators I've heard say that actually mean it. I don't care where you go. Just don't come into their chat doing stupid, dingbat. Yeah. But anyways, doxing is a no. Doxing is a public dissemination for malicious intent. Doesn't need to be on YouTube. Doesn't need to be on your community post. Because and I don't want to shock you or anything, but the cute little avatars that we all have are real people. They're real people. Each and every one of us. as I was saying, as the energy is changing and it seems like we're just declining as a society in general. I've been watching this police interview called like entitled 13-year-old, and you look at them and you're like, oh my God, how could a child act that way? A 13-year-old girl. And it's just horrible. And that's because we're all matching energies, matching the negative energies. Hi, Amber E. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome in. Jenny, hi. There's a lot of disingenuous people on these streets. Well, and that's the thing. Everybody that has drawn breath has at some time been a participator in being ingenuous or in hypocrisy. Because oftentimes we think, well, in this situation, that's okay, but in that situation, it's not. But there's some hypocrisy in there because if it was my brother who was arrested for harming some girl, I would want to look at him, because I love him. Yeah, I pity the victim, but I love him, and I don't want him to have a huge, lengthy settlement or sentence because this girl did something, whatever the thing was. But I could look at another one, and maybe the victim is my friend this time. And I want the guy to go upriver for as long as possible. I want him to be castrated. I want him to suffer because my friend is the victim. That's hypocrisy right there. Because what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. We've heard all that, right? What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. But unfortunately, life doesn't come with, like a user's manual where chapter 32 is, this is right and this is wrong. And everything is subjective nowadays. Oh, it is a bad example. Sorry, chaos. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that we are all human. And hi, Vic. Hi, baby. Hey, Grain. Welcome in. And if you ever listened to Scientific Skeptic when he was on, his videos are still up. But we want to be teams. We want to be them versus us. It's the tribalism thing that we've talked about before. It's we get along in this community or this society because we all think alike. And that's the same vibe, attracts your tribe kind of thing. I understand all that. Hi, Claire. Here's the thing. You can't change anything out there until you change you. And it's easy to get into them versus us. I also believe, despite all this chaos, the people behind these channels are people we don't really know, and they're humans too, even if you forget. Exactly. Mystery saying, I tried to also make it opposite by some from the opposite side. It's not my fault that they were okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Tribal. Exactly. And we did that for protection. We did that for sustenance. We all get together in a little community and work for the general good of everybody. Kyle takes the 12 till 8 o'clock guard shift at night. That kind of thing. So it's a natural thing. It is a natural thing. But what I'm saying is that number one, other creators and their families and their personal finances and all that stuff is nobody's business but them. Creators are not content. Hey, TPE. Hi, baby. Welcome in. Um, and that's where I see a lot of this problem going on because I don't see a lot of adult conversations happening between the people that have beef with each other. I don't see that happening. And it's easy to feel united and whatnot when we have a single target. When all the channels in the community, don't like Holly Golightly, or JLR, Bullhorn Betty, or whoever else, Laura, whoever else they decide to en masse target. Television, there's one. Um, but when those targets are no longer threats, what happens? It becomes infighting. Julie. In my opinion, it's also not our place to go around collecting receipts and asking questions and inserting ourselves. Yes. Yeah, it's more of a yelling match than a conversation. Exactly. And, because I can overtalk you on a panel, or I can yell, or I can say the F word more, or I could call you a big duty head, whatever the case is not helping anybody. Not helping anybody. So when we have that single target, we all have to have the bad guy. The bad guy. The other team. But whose side is the bad guy? Depends on which side of the fence you're sitting on, right? What does they say? The grass is always greener on the other side because of the perspective. My thing is that all of these channels, all of our channels, share subscribers. And I know that so many people are hurt, and mental health is kind of on a razor's edge nowadays. Very few people are not taking antidepressants, and that causes shortages at the pharmacies. And when someone tries to have an adult conversation, it's not okay to threaten, name calling, or bullying. Well, it don't have to be negative here on our streets. We seem to get along in some chats, but growled in at others. Yeah, it's growled at. Come on, Peggy. They may do, but how many are being hurt in the process of calling a person out? Exactly. Exactly. And I'm wondering, why are these things happening? Why is this happening? Why? I want to know why. At least I do. Some people don't care, but I do. I do, because I can feel the pain. I can see the fear. I can see the confusion. I think YouTube breaks are much needed too. Yes, baby. What some people say in some chats completely different from what they say in others. Yes, chaos. Ding, 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 ding. Hi, Tina Marie. Sweetheart, welcome. The flip floppers, I believe, is what they call those, right? The flip floppers. When you guys are like chatting away, boy, it's hard for me to to click on the comments. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of crying this week. I heard some things about moderators and what was going on, and then some stuff I mentioned earlier about Ziggy and Six Up, and you know, I've been lurking. I've been lurking. I've been watching. And we all want to know why all these things are happening. To protect your reputation. Usually that's presented as correcting information. You lied on me, so I'm going to show these things. Hi, Smitten Kitten. How are you? Yeah, protect your reputation because nobody likes to be lied on. I mean, for crying out loud, the stuff that Ryan Upchurch was saying, and I can understand that, and if it's done public, people want to respond to it publicly. That seems right, matching energies, right? But my point is that these things don't need to be out on YouTube. If there's a creator who's scamming people and lying about, they collected money for this and they got that instead, that's between them and their donors. We don't need to be accountants. We don't need to nitpick, and we definitely don't need to be emailing other creators saying, hey, blah, blah, blah. If you had a problem with a donation to somebody, and I'm not even talking about myself, I'm talking about Ziggy and Six Up right now, okay? But if you had a problem with giving somebody a loan or doing something along that line, and there's an issue with it, go to the person. And if not, then there are civil court actions you can take. But going to another creator to call them out is not the way to do it. Not the way to do it. Because some people have an agenda to come and to create chaos. It's fun to them. It's a game and it's sick. I don't know their motivations. Yes, let's call those shit stirs. Shit stirs. And with the change in energy that's coming, that we're in right now, those people will be licking the spoons. Because what is done in darkness shall be brought to light. And the only thing that can drive out the darkness is light. So if somebody comes at you and they attack you, you can match their energy and attack them back. Or you can keep it on the level that it is. And most of this stuff is personal information. Unfortunately, drama pays, but the drama has gone over the top. Yeah. I mean, and I was going to make a joke because I know nonsense isn't in here very often. But if you catch a replay or somebody sends you a clip, I've been watching nonsense this week. And once, if you can grab nonsense's link and drop it for us, that would be great. But she's been talking on some things that's been happening in the community. And, some people are emailing her about who's behind the In Their Own Words channel and that sort of thing. And what she's had to say about these things is just so clear. And I love her. If I could have just, played her streams now, I would, but of course it's wrong. Grandma Sherry, you're speaking cold hard facts in such a nice way. We need a lecture in all honesty, speaking wisdom. Yeah, we just need to woo-saw. We just need to woo-saw for a moment, okay? And I want to talk to you about the clip channel since I mentioned it in their own words, which has been, it's Satan, horrible. I've told you guys, I think it's wrong to target anybody. And to do this right now is really bad timing because people talking about, you know, Queen Bee losing her ish. No shit, Sherlock. My God, since June, she's been in a lawsuit and she's collecting money that people are going to accuse her of scamming, and she didn't need that much. And what is she going to do? But who the fuck cares? You gave the money. That's it. You supported the lawsuit. That's it. Support the woman. Leave her alone. She's a person. She's not a bee, and she's not a queen. She's an avatar like this little bunny, you know? And people coming at Jones and Nunya, and, they're obviously the Antichrist or the four horsemen of the apocalypse or whatever. Guys, we just need to step back. We need to step back. And I was talking about clip channels. They're foundational to us, okay? And they're going to be biased. They're going to show their person in the best light. They're going to try to make the other side look as bad as possible. And it's happened with all of them. Everybody. Can y'all hear the dogs barking? Because they're going crazy. I don't know what's happening. Oh, thank you, T. Marie. I'm trying not to look at chat because I get distracted. Squirrel. Take go. Oh, and okay, crime news. Thank you, baby. Aw. Let's do this. We need a little bit of something. Oops. I had it on loop. Yeah. Squirrel. Oh, I was talking about clip channels. And yeah, they're biased. They're going to be supporting their person, yay us. It's a propaganda department for the YouTube government. So what I always appreciated about clip channels is because I never wanted to watch Bullhorn Betty, or I never wanted to watch Molly Golightly, or whoever was the villain du jour. But I could see what they're saying, at least bits of it, from clip channels. And if it's something that involves me or something that might affect me, then I actually go on the other side of the street to listen to what they're saying because I want to get a balanced view of what's going on. Three sides to the truth: your truth, my truth, and the truth in the middle. So which one is correct? Which one is correct? It's like when you're sworn in to testify in court, you're supposed to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Right? Truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. And what is that? Okay, so the truth is what you know. This is your perspective. I saw the guy in the black shirt enter the 7-Eleven. The whole truth, which means don't leave stuff out. The whole truth. I saw the guy in the black shirt entering the 7-Eleven with a gun, and I yelled, "Yeah, brother, go for it," or whatever. Oftentimes we leave out that last part because it makes us look bad. And then the third part of that, nothing but the truth. So don't say, well, the guy in the black shirt that was entering the 7-Eleven with a gun before the robbery. He was cocky and, he just thought he knew everything and he was gonna go in there all Mr. Professional. You don't know that. That's not the whole truth. That's your version. Like the Enquirer, Globe, or others in the supermarket checkout. Checkout slime. Context is mega important, not one-sided, lots of misinformation. Yeah, well, exactly. How many news stations call themselves balanced and fair? Unbiased coverage. Coming up at 6. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. It doesn't work that way. So the thing is, if we're all out looking for truth, we have to realize that because we don't have a right is right and wrong is wrong chapter in the human owner's manual, then we have to go by what we know, what we understand. Don't close yourself off to the other side of the information. Don't close yourself off because I've seen so many people say, I haven't watched, in their own words, video. Well, that's fine. Or I don't watch whomever because of whatever. But the thing is, if you're not getting anything but one piece of information and it's all colored, it's all biased one way or another, whether you're willing to admit it or not, Fox News is not unbiased. CNN is not unbiased. MSNBC, not unbiased. And if you're only hearing, Vic, are you in mystery playing objection relevance? That's say objection. Exactly. News channels are guilty of being side-eyed. Well, yes. Yes, they are. Context does matter. It does. And you could take an absolute hard line that I don't care what the context was, what they did is wrong. Yay, you, stay you. Or you could look at everything and say, well, I can see how that happened and provide some grace. But what I say all the time is that only you can prevent forest fires. No, I don't say that all the time. Squirrel. Um, what I do say all the time is that you need to take care of you. You need to take care of you. Now, some people are attracted to, the shit shows with the panels yelling and all those. And okay, some people like that. They're attracted to aggressive personalities, and it makes them feel safe to be included in the Mean Girls or the whatever, right? That's fine. But if you find that you're in there and you're uncomfortable with what's being said, you have the power to go, and you're the only one that has the control over your well-being and your mental health. And it doesn't matter what your trigger is. It doesn't matter what's got y'all bent out of shape. If it's nasty, if it's negative, leave. Because if you stay there and you subject yourself to that, then you are matching energy with that. And if it's affecting you adversely, then that means you don't have the energy to match with. Emails and private chats do not belong to clip channels or to creators channel. A lot of the grrr would go away. Grrr. You're growling there. Well, and here's the thing. We're going to, it's not going to change overnight. It's not, because it seems to be ingrained now. I mean, I heard what's TC cutie. It's hard for me to say TC, but I heard Plex the other night say, "Heck, in the DC, we used to strike each other just for the hell of it, for the shits and giggles." That's not a quote from her. That's a Grandma Sharon. But they in the DC, they knew what they were doing, but what's been happening on these other channels is kind of embarrassing. I think conflict is a part of life, but it's best to keep it constructive where parties are open and willing to compromise. On YouTube, it's mostly destructive and maintains an adversarial stance. Well said. Well said. I appreciate that. Because here's the thing, what happens if you can't trust anybody? What happens if your safe venting person is not that safe venting person? That's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. So yeah, we're all good together until we fall out. Then I'm going to expose the fuck out of you. Hmm. No, no, no. Evidently, Six Up Media used to be Ziggy's mod. I don't know. I don't go over there much, but it's come to my neighborhood. It's on my town square podium that this stuff is being talked about. So I'm listening and I'm learning. And what I'm coming down to, the bottom line of it is that why do we need to know this? Why? It's that destructive and adversarial thing. Why are we tearing each other down? Why are we not trying to stay together as a group, as a community, as a safe place? And that's fine. I'm not saying everybody should all grab hands and sing kumbaya and all that stuff. But what I'd like to see is content being made. And by content, I don't mean other creators' stuff. You know? But it's insane to me. I don't do that stuff in my real life, and I would never do it to very few people I talk to privately from YouTube ever. It's like sketchy AF no matter who does it. Yeah, this community has always been divisive. It has. If you told me something when we were friends, it should stay that way, even if we have a falling out. Exactly. Exactly. So my point is that, I think my honey bunnies are the best people on the planet because, we're the people that love. We're the people that extend grace. We're the people that will overlook the nasty and see the positive. See the positive and the good things. And those are the things that we encourage. Those are the things that we root on. Is that for everybody? Everybody. And Bella, that's a legit question. Creators need to make sure their space is clean before talking about others. Well, always, yeah, right, right. Psst, talking like a reasonable, common sense adult there. Oh my God. No, but the thing is that the only way we can change anything is to change our stance, is to change our heart, is to change our support. You can only drive out darkness with light. And the older I get, Nanya, hi, baby. That's been going on for years. It has, Peggy. It has. I think that's what we forgot. This is real life in a way. I think most of us carry ourselves the same way. I think the ones that are doing hurtful things and sharing and gossiping like they do in real life. Yes, exactly. So the thing is that the only way to first maintain your own peace, to maintain your own mind, your own well-being is if it feels nasty, if it feels yucky, go away. You know? I mean, I used to love to hear people talking about Molly Golightly or Bullhorn Betty or something, you know, but it's gotten so far for me that I don't even like it when I'm in chats and they're talking about Brian Koberger and his big nose or something along that line. I'm just no, 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 no. So that's why I keep telling y'all, eat the steak, throw out the bone, because you're gonna choke on it. Eat the steak, throw out the bone. Hey, Donnie G. We exist divided by our conditioning, fighting how to fix the symptoms of a problem that few have the courage to define. The problem lies within. It's easier to point a finger than it is to tell the truth exactly. And I'm going to launch my shadow series at the beginning of February. We're going to go through some shadow work, which is also called introspection. And I hope I do it justice. And I'm trying to get some people lined up to interview. But anyway, so like I said, if it feels yucky, walk away. Don't support it. That's the biggest thing that you have is the likes, the views. You know, it's great if there's a super chat or you're a member or whatever the thing is, but just you being there is the biggest YouTube boost. And if you don't show, then you're voting for yourself. You're voting for your own well-being. And if stuff starts dropping, if things or whatever, then maybe we'll actually get out to changing the way we do things. What is shadow work? It's introspection. It's getting to a point where you get vulnerable enough with yourself that you recognize your own weaknesses, and instead of trying to protect them and cover for them, and because that's what a lot of arguments start out as, I'm protecting myself, so I'm going to argue. But when you do shadow work, you realize your weaknesses and you accept them, and you understand that you don't have to protect it. It's a big long thing, but like I said, I'm working on a series for it. Shadow work is not easy. No, it's scary, and there's a lot of crying that goes on, and yeah. You did your shadow work a long time ago. It was really hard. Now me and my shadows are besties. Exactly. That's what gives you the strength when you learn how to forgive yourself. When you learn that, hey, yeah, I'm really a fuck up there, but I don't want to do that again. But yeah, I own that. It's accountability. It's responsibility. Everybody is human. And I think when you get to the point where you accept your own weaknesses, your own shadows, that's when there's more peace on the outside. Peace starts inside and then it's on the outside. So you don't get in all those arguments and they're worse than I am. And it's like uncovering the real you. Yeah. Hi, Nesra Lima. You imagine it's like similar to 12 steps. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And Coda and all those other things. So, but my overarching theme is that we need to proceed with love. And that sounds so hokey. It sounds so, I don't know. It just sounds cliche, I guess. But it's true. It's true. Kindness and love. That's how we match and change the energy around us. If someone comes up to me yelling in a parking lot, doesn't mean I have to yell back at them. I can walk away. I can answer them with a soft voice. I did this in customer service de-escalation. Would call, they would get all pissed off from the other person and they transferred to me. So I was literally trained in de-escalation. And we'll actually talk about that as part of the shadow work. Um, Scorpio Sting, I sat back and thought about what you said about just being a sub in some chats, and you're right. Who's been good with words. I love you guys so much. Humanity comes when you can see yourself in the other. Imagine living every moment of another's life. You would be them. We are all the same. We can't judge. We are one. Yes, we are. Wait. Shadow work isn't following your career. You don't like to chat, and screenshotting them for generally. You little snarky. No, I know exactly what you're saying, though. Yeah, because I mentioned nonsense at the beginning, and she's been getting emails. She has nothing whatsoever to do with the in their own words thing, but she's been inundated with emails about stuff. Why do we need to screenshot stuff? And why do we need to send crappy crap stuff to creators? I've told y'all, if you see something about me or whatever and you think it's horrible, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm gonna find out eventually, yeah. But I don't want my honey bunnies coming to me and saying, "Oh, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. It's nasty." Because people are gonna have their own opinions. People are gonna say things that they don't mean because they're hurt or they're frustrated or they're angry or they're afraid. They're gonna do that because they're freaking humans. And if you have never done that before in your life, then I believe that you've never had a poo in your life because it's just as natural as breathing. We're humans. I am a part of the hive and I enjoy those in there. I also go to other channels to listen and hear other sides too and try to not to be one-sided. Exactly. Exactly. I'm noticing a lot of creators coming after subs for what other subs send them. Mm, exactly. I can't imagine how limited some people's storage is on their devices. I delete stuff so much because of clutter. Yeah. Well, I've heard that some people have like external hard drives just for their screenshots. Um, it's a wonderful time to listen to you. Oh, thank you, Bright Light. Thank you. And speaking emotionally, we tend to expose more about ourselves than the person we point a finger at. Exactly. Let's own it. I agree. There's a fine line. I believe that if a panel is hyping someone up in a good way, that's fine to tell them. On the other hand, if you see someone talking bad, just keep it to yourself. What is that saying? Your opinion of me is none of my business. Your opinion of me, because it's you. It's all you. The thing is that, if we say things that hurt or we do things that are painful, that seem destructive and whatnot, that later on, if there's change or there's growth or something, we all need a safe place to land. We all need a safe place to land. Thing is that if we harbor nothing but unforgiveness, retaliation, and hate and anger, then there's nowhere safe to land. And I think that's what a lot of subscribers are going through right now. They feel like they have no safe place to land. Stop it. What did I miss? Oh, Queen Bella, say it again, girl, for the people in the back. It's a mess. All we have control over is ourselves. Yes, that's it, guys. And that's what Grandma tells you every week, that the only person that you're with 24/7 is you, your mind, and none of us think alike. You could have identical twins born seconds apart. They're not going to think alike. We are all neurodiverse. Everybody means that means thinking differently. They like to slap it on us autistics, but I honestly believe that everybody's neurodiverse. I was told that too when I first came here. They went right to a truth for me. People are too froggy. Doing yoga and meditation for a year now, absolutely love it. It's changed my life. Yes. Yes. Exactly, Grandma Sherry. Many years ago, your opinion of me is none of my business. So I don't look exactly. Because the thing is, if you're not building up this accountant's file of all the shit and nasty stuff that people have hurt you, then what ends up happening is you don't have that reaction to it. You don't have to react to it. You can store it away. You can process it. That helps you to not harbor bad feelings. And I've told you that the stress hormone cortisol is actually insulin dependent, and they're linking excess stress to diabetes because of the cortisol that overloads your pancreas and your liver. Stress is making us sick. Stress interferes with our sleep. Stress interferes with our happiness. So the only one that can control stress is me or you. All the trolls who send hate are 100% exposing what they dislike in themselves. Donnie G, I think we're kind of new to each other, but it's important to understand the anonymous nature of the net. No accountability. Ding, 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 ding. Accountability. Worse than one channel. I did call it being hive haters in there because it was so true. That's why I want you, anybody in here, to be attacking anybody else. Use your inside voice. Because if anybody, heck, in the social media age, we've been tricked into thinking every opinion and thought we have has value via likes and eventual monetization. One of the most not so good of the thing that trusted. Yes, that's true. It makes me tattoo personal. Yep. Peggy, I hate the word shit stirs. It's hateful. People have opinion. Exactly. But the people who, there's a very small percentage of it, according to, my goofy ass research that I do on the woo stuff. We're about 23% of people right now that are at a place where they actually want to stir mayhem. They want to cause problems between creators and their subs and each other and all that. So there are literal people out there that take some sort of pleasure in, quote, shit stirring. So there's a difference, Peggy, for me, between someone who has an opinion and a shit stir. Oh, Amber E, I have that book, The Body Keeps the Score. That's a great book. Yes. That's all I wanted to tell you, really. Let's not match energy unless it's something positive, unless it's something beneficial, unless it's something that's going to help us grow. grow as humans. My whole thing is let's do human better. Let's be better humans. Okay. Take out the lines, take us out of the box, take us out of the stereotypes, and recognize that we're all humans. And we just need to love each other. And until we get to a point where we can love ourselves, it's not going to happen. So I am going to try to come live this Wednesday. Talk about some stuff. Like I said, I'm aiming for the beginning of February for my shadow work series. It's going to be released to my members only first. Then after about a week or so, I'll release it out. It should be interesting. And if you guys have anything that you'd like to see, like us to talk about, or if you just want to talk with me, I'm available at my email, which is somewhere around here. There. To grandmasherry@gmail.com. Number 2. Or I'm on Discord. I don't know how you find me, but I'm still Grandma Sherry on there. The avatar is the same. But anyway, take care of yourself, please, because the world is going to get harder. It's going to get nastier. And the more we have to go into protect and survival mode, whether it's in times or you have to live a prepper life or turns into The Walking Dead, I don't know. But the point is that things aren't getting better, and they're not going to get better until we make them better, starting with ourselves. And I kind of ran out of steam here. Hey, 9-5. I've been running my daughter and her friends halfway around the world. Hey, sweetheart. I was just about to quit. I hope that what I'm trying to share with you makes sense. And I don't know. When I hear all these things, it just breaks my heart, and I can't fix it. I can't fix it. I can just talk to my honey bun. At times of wanting to talk, you're probably in bed. Out of respect, I don't ding you on Discord with novels. Sweetheart, you can ding me on Discord with novels. Because I've been having trouble sleeping. And I'm not going to anymore because I'm not holding on to this anymore. Everybody says, okay, Grandma Sherry shit is done. I've explained it 400 times. And I've been mentioned on people's panels and in chats that I've never even heard of them. And I don't want that. I don't want people confused. I don't want people using me as a pawn or as some sort of poster child for good doings on, or as some sort of evil scamming whatever. I'm just me. If you have any questions, ask me. It's in my email, and it's in my theme song. Talk to Grandma Sherry. Real easy to talk to. I don't yell. Talk to me if you have a question, if you have a problem. You need your rest. None of my hours probably don't match. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Yeah. Anywho, do you guys want to talk about anything else? Anything else? Okay. I love you. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate everybody. Please make sure to like, because the algorithm likes that. And I like the algorithm. If you need someone to talk to, you don't have to be, on a ledge or desperate. Even if you just have questions, there's a bunch of helplines in my outro video and under the video description and in my about section, because I want you to take care of you. I love y'all.
I'll see you soon.